Okay, you are in the midst of a big shift in how you see yourself. And if you are dealing with something that feels really like not awesome, uncomfortable, a limiting kind of perception, this is all freaking a part of it. So, one, there is this new level of self authority that is blossoming within yourself, that is the direct correlation to blowing up the success of this thing you've been trying to manifest. So, what is self authority, right? Like, I'm not going to let society tell me that this means this about myself. I'm not letting that person's belief system even offend me because whatever, who cares? They're their own person. I'm not affected because I'm strong in my own knowing of whatever. I'm not going to let this standard of beauty tell me if I'm beautiful or not. I'm not going to allow this system to have some kind of freaking power and authority over me. This is so epically huge for you. And there's this new kind of like, one of the messages is obviously endure whatever you're going through, because it is the fire, right? There's some kind of phoenix moment, even if it's not like grand, but like you're just having a bad week or just a couple days that just feel like like you can't snap out of it. You better honor that time, because it's very difficult to transmute something when you're not in the thing that you want to transmute. So you're at this ripe freaking opportunity to transmute this. And for whatever reason, this transmutation is asking to develop into its highest purpose of self-authority and kind of, just disavowing, is that the right word? To these ideas and these systems that you have been a slave to. And the other thing is that there's this growth you've had in yourself, and you've kind of attached, certain levels of programming and kind of matrix stuck in this ideology of something. And then you shift out of that, right? You grow, but that same ideology or programming then attaches it onto something else that is important to you, or attaches to something else. So it's like the program is very friggin' sophisticated, because it's just kind of moving from one thing, like, let's say, just as an example of like, you have an issue with your appearance and you always notice this one thing on your face, and then finally you learn to accept that and like be cool with it. And then immediately it then zones in on another part of your body that then you are cruel about. And like, so it's not that it went away, it just morphed. Okay. So there's something that has been following you and morphing onto different things and perceptions about things. So this moment of any kind of inside is so freaking cool for you to capitalize on, because there's something, and I think just holding this intention and knowing there is some kind of medicine about being like, well, okay, this is what's going on. I'm not going crazy. I'm not getting dementia. I'm not like gonna blow it at this thing. There's some kind of, it's sometimes just the knowing that this is what is going on within you is medicinal. It like helps you get your power back. So there is something about, and it's so different for everyone, but there is some discomfort or disempowering kind of situation that you might have been like aligning with a disempowering understanding, but it's only happening because there's a new awakening that wants to be blossomed, that is aligned with your self freaking authority of being like, this does not get to dictate me anymore. This does not get to tell me I'm good enough. This does not get to tell me my value. This does not get to tell me my beauty. This does not get to tell me my talent. Like, what have I been giving my authority to? So this is awesome. Again, it's going to this phoenix moment within yourself, this transmutation. And what I was saying about the knowing, sometimes just knowing that that's what's going on is the medicine. Like having a word, having an understanding for it is empowering. Like, oh, okay. But the other thing that is really important is using your thoughts to direct whatever is going on that feels disempowering, meaning using my thoughts that like, this is actually all going to work out in such a perfect way, even though I can't relate to that concept because I'm feeling disempowered. I know that this is going to XYZ. I know that this is leading me to XYZ. Like, you immediately direct the thought, and that is a part of that transmutation. Now, when I was saying you cannot, or not that you can, I think there's infinite possibilities of reality. So, you know, saying you can't is just limiting in itself, but it is very like a gold mine when you are triggered. It's a gold mine because it's coming up because you can transmute it. So just be aware that there may be this kind of disempowering thing going on, but it's only coming up so you can freaking blossom and get into this new level of empowerment that's going to make something really successful for you, like really, really successful. So I love that. Let's get some cards. Let's get a card on this new level of self-authority that is coming out. And let's get a card on so if the self-authority is a direct relation to that thing you're going to manifest, think of this thing you're manifesting. Do you guys ever feel like I can kind of see it, but it's so like weirdly foggy and vague that it's almost like I know it is like, it's kind of limiting to put this like visual like understanding, but it's even hard to tap into the feeling. But I'm like, oh, it's the feeling. Like that's what I want. It's not that like outside story. It's this feeling. And that's why you can identity shift at any moment just by embodying that feeling, and then reality will slowly align with you to meet your vibration, meet your sound. Okay, and then let's, looking for a pen, let's ask this current you know, what's funny is I was going to ask the thing you're, let's ask the thing you are transmuting right now. The thing you're transmuting, and then we're going to ask transmutation. So the thing you're transmuting, and then the consciousness of transmutation. The consciousness of transmutation, this fell. And then we'll pull 3 of the animals for an overarching message. Yep, of course that would fall out. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, what did I say? Of course, yep, dang. Okay, so new self-authority is just letting you know. Okay, so exhibit A. This is a side of someone's mouth, right? Technically, it's or not technically, literally, it's my mouth. Side, okay? Do you see there's this thing coming out of it? If you look at it, it looks like computer chips inside of it because it's a program. She's releasing a program. that does not serve her, that is limiting, that was small. So self-authority, our new self-authority is like, yeah, that actually is what's going on. There is some kind of limiting program belief. And this is the program I was talking about, that it's like, once it's like done, you've dismantled its attachment to this idea, you know, then it's just gonna, oh, I'm gonna project myself on another idea. So this is about, there's something where you're just like letting go. Like a part of you is ready to die, my friend. Your manifestation, hell yeah. Your manifestation is like, duh, it's assured. This is, even though I'm like, everything is now, and I don't know about these like man-made material constructs of time, but it, you know, we do need this like linear understanding of reality, but time is like a construct that exists in material format. So when I say this is your future self who did it coming forward to be like, yo, you freaking did it, it's not even your future self. I mean, it like is, but it's also you now. Like you're, and by doing this like, hell yeah, like fist pump, man. This body movement is about like aligning with that thing inside of you, who's you understand as your future self, who manifested the thing, is like coming to be like, we freaking did it. So lift your hand up and align with that aspect of you who's manifested the thing and be like, we freaking did it. So hell yeah, you got the assurance card that the freaking thing is gonna happen. Hell yes. Okay. The thing you're transmuting. So look at how she's transmuting it. She's actually turning it into a portal. And this portal for me is always like the portal leading to this abundance. So the thing you're transmuting is literally you're transmuting it into a freaking portal to lead you to this next level of abundance of you, of your true self, which then in turn will reflect back at you. And that is awesome. The consciousness of transmutation. I'm worth the risk. Jump. So the consciousness of transmutation, I think, is sharing that like you have some gift that you are meant to share. There's this thing in your heart that you want to do. You see, she's sharing her diamond, she's sharing her gift, but she had to take the risk and go for it. But that's when her wings were created. Like, they weren't created while she was planning it out. They were created when she actually took the risk to do it. And it's like the DNA was activated, the wings were activated when she did the freaking thing. So this to me is about doing something that scares you, because there's so much about this with the animals. Face your fear. And then this master manifestor, and the whole story is you had to befriend your fear. You had to realize that the spider, which you were scared of, is the freaking weaver of your thoughts. So you had to face your fear to realize that it's the key to shining light. Like, that the fear was actually just a creation in your head that you projected into a dark kind of, it's like looking in the dark and not having the light of truth reveal what's really going on there. So there's all this fear created because you're looking in the dark. But it's like when you face the thing, I'm just gonna turn off my radiator. When you face it, you see that it's not actually the scary thing that you were scared of. And then that's the key that is like this gateway to this next level of this thing that you're trying to manifest. So you're worth the freaking risk. Like, and in that, your level of self-worth, your level of self-confidence, because that is the medicine for you to, in honoring and in going for the thing that you love, in trying the thing that is scary, is showing you that you're worth trying. At least whatever freaking happens, you are worth trying this. And in doing that action for yourself, immediately you understand your value in a new way. You understand your worth in a new way that then is a direct reflection of just a confidence. Hell yeah. Just like, this is cool, man. Like, the thing is gonna happen. You're gonna transmute your freaking thing that's some type of a thing into a portal of abundance to this next level of yourself. And if you go for this thing, you're not only gonna get wings from it, you're gonna realize the thing you were scared of isn't real, and then you're gonna like pop out diamonds to share with humanity. This is all a part of your destiny path. And what is this? The Philosopher's Stone. This is all, this alchemical symbol is that you're a transmuter. The king snake, it's non-venomous, but often can eat snakes that are bigger than himself that are poisonous, and it can take in the poison and transmute it into something that is nutritious for it. It's this idea that you are the freaking transmuter. The bee, you have this gift that you're meant to serve humanity with. And the bee pollinates 80% of the crop that humans eat. So its gift is like a serving humanity. So you're able to turn your pain into gold. You're able to turn your darkness into light. Like, you are the freaking transmuter. And speaking of transmutation and like you gotta check out, like, I'm gonna post this tomorrow. So Saturday is my I Am the Creator workshop, where we're working with creative life force to work with fear, to make fear, fear is here to serve us. It's not here to take over and be our master. That's where it all freaking went wrong. We're not like being afraid of fear, when fear's highest potential is just to be our freaking protector. So we're going to work through that. But the biggest part of this workshop is really bringing in our empowered masculine, our empowered feminine, getting this focus of what do we want to create of a feeling within ourselves, getting them united to create this thing through movement, through sound, through you will be discovering your own movement. You will be discovering your own sound, and you will be channeling these aspects of yourself through me leading you there. So that I Am the Creator. There is a replay if you miss it. It is in my membership program, which is $33 a month, but many people just are like, oh, I want to be down with the workshop. So then join for a month, get all the freaking benefits of what's in there. But you have I've extended till February 1st to use the promo code. Actually, I think it's still the 2nd. World Peace, two words, and then it's $27 a month every month for as long as you are hanging out in the membership. So, if you're just ready to transmute, shift, get empowered, then the I Am Empowered membership program is where it's freaking at. World freaking peace. Love you.